Most people overcomplicate going raw vegan. They think it takes extreme willpower or overnight perfection, but it doesn't. You don't need to throw everything out, move to the jungle like I've done. As many of you know, I live in Phuket, Thailand. I pretty much live in the jungle with fruit trees all around me, but you don't have to go to this point, and you don't even have to start creating these green juices. Because I remember when I started juicing, I remember buying so much produce and either never doing it or never juicing it or just not drinking it because it was disgusting. My taste buds and just playing around with what I enjoy at that moment in time has really helped me on my journey. So welcome to those that are new here. My name's Toni and welcome back to my subscribers. I've been raw vegan for 6 years and vegan nearly 16 years now. And I've been living in Phuket, Thailand for 9 years. But if you are craving in a healthier, better, connected, more aligned lifestyle, then raw vegan is really the way to go. Now, I never set on this path to go fully raw. I really was not interested in being fully raw. I was happy doing 80, sometimes 50% for 6 years before. And I did feel good. I did feel good on the lifestyle. But something shifted for me. I was going through a breakup and a really difficult time, and it was during COVID and the early stages of COVID. And I just went on a 40-day juice cleanse, and that totally shifted my being. And it became more of a spiritual path. Now, people enter into this out of inspiration or desperation. I did fall into both, but really I was inspired by the level of awareness you reach and this connection to self that is just next level, which is difficult to even comprehend when you haven't experienced this before. And I really want to share with others the feeling, the momentum you get when you live this life full of intention. And that's what I see many others wanting to come to this path. Yeah, weight loss is a given. It starts to balance out. I've pretty much stayed the same weight, bloat-free, feeling my best, feeling great, with periods of darkness because that's life, but just being more gentle and kind to myself, which I feel the lifestyle, this diet really helps. So if you are called to going on this path, or at least high raw, let's get there in 3 months. If you approach it gently, intentionally, and with awareness, you will get there. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it step by step, the way that actually works long term. So you're not flip-flopping. I see some in this lifestyle coming and then they go full circle. That's part of their journey. But really we want to make it sustainable. We don't have to suffer through this. We can enjoy it, and it can be so enriching in most ways than you don't realize. And so this step-by-step process is the same process I use to help me shift. And now I help others on this lifestyle towards healthier eating, feeling good, connecting to themselves, deep, true love and empowerment. I stopped my binge eating and I fell in love with simplicity. So month 1 is the foundation, and this is really about awareness and replacement. It's not about perfection. It's about awareness and gentle swaps. Start by adding in and not cutting out. So have 1 green juice a day, make 1 meal fully raw, maybe a smoothie bowl for breakfast or a big salad for lunch. Notice how you feel after eating each meal. And I would say do this anyways, just to bring this connection, this slowness back into your life, and do it with full presence. See how the food makes you feel. You might not notice instantly, but as your day progresses, you may start seeing, oh, I feel calmer, more present, lighter. My digestion feels good. I don't feel sleepy. I feel alert. So the goal of this month is observation. See what's triggering cravings. I'll tell you a story. I was very known for going to friends' houses and raiding their cupboards every time I'd go and visit. And I look back and it's like crazy to me, but I would look in the fridge, the cupboards, I was so comfortable. But they noticed a pattern with me. They're like, Toni, every time you come into someone's house, you are always eating or looking for food. And it would become a habit. Just as soon as I entered a house, my friend's house, my family's house, I would raid the cupboards. And I didn't quite know what it was. And it was just a habit I created. And I felt like it was more, it was like an emotional, I felt like I wasn't really listening to my body and those who I surrounded myself with. And actually, once I made that connection, like I don't feel truly safe and seen with these friends and family. I just wanted to numb and distract or hide. So that was a common pattern for myself, and I see it with many others. So I realized once I started to attract or be around more souls that were positive and loving and made me feel seen and held. Also relationships as well. Once I had to notice it at first to stop the pattern and then to see why I was doing that. And when I noticed, and it just didn't happen overnight, this took some months, and then I noticed, okay, this is a habit, but also it's because of who I was surrounding myself with. So we all emotional eaters, whether we admit it or not. We do it out of boredom, we do it out of just distraction, we do it out of what everybody else is doing. If they're feeling sad, you eat, and it just becomes like a vicious cycle, just always being repeated. So just notice. Also begin with simplifying your ingredients, your meals. Don't overcomplicate it, because I feel like in this world we're just overstimulated. Just always having this dopamine fix. If that be movies, programs, TV shows, music, food, people, we're overstimulated constantly. But back to the food, just really look at the ingredients. You don't need fancy recipes. Nature already made these foods perfect. Really start enjoying more mono fruits, these simple fruits and vegetables, and just slowing down when you are eating. I really like to journal and just sit there. First of all, I'm eating my meal, and then whatever surfaces, I usually write down. If I haven't got my journal with me, I will write it in my phone, and I just make sure I'm present. I take all my notifications off. I generally do that anyways. I don't live my life with notifications on. I'm very intentional in the way I interact on my phone, just because I work from home and from online. So I'm very conscious of where that time goes, and I'm just really present. And when I'm with friends, I'm really present. And this has really shifted my whole lifestyle, the way of being, and just my nervous system. And I just don't eat out of habit anymore, or just because I've always done it. It's like this whole breakfast, lunch and dinner thing. Fair enough, in the beginning this might serve, but initially what you start to realize that I'm eating breakfast, but I'm not even hungry. So that's why I really focus on intuitive eating. And that's just happened gradually over time, just through my awareness and my presence every time I go to eat and consume food. The second month is about the shift. By month 2, your body will start craving more raw food naturally. You'll begin to feel the difference in your energy and even your digestion. You'll start pooping more, which is great because it's about the release. Many people are constipated, and that's where disease starts. That's where issues start. So if we can regularly go to the toilet and eliminate, you are on the right track. So in this month, this is where you'll increase your ratio of maybe 80 to 90%, focusing on like 2 juices a day, big fruit mono meals, salads with avocado, lemon and herbs, staying hydrated with coconut water and herbal teas. Yes, you can enjoy herbal teas. I feel they have a place. I went for many years not having any herbal teas, and right now I'm really enjoying dandelion and nettle. So this month is about letting go. You might feel detox symptoms, tiredness, emotions coming up, or old cravings resurfacing, because I still get them. I still get cravings. I don't feel it ever goes away, truly. I think if anyone says that they do, I do not believe them. They are in our tissues, as Dr. Robert Morse shares. Like when you go through deep tissue, even though you may not have eaten certain foods for years. I remember on my cleanse, I hadn't eaten meat for over 10 years. And I was craving burgers and pizza, like meat-based pizzas. And I never felt the call to have those. But they stay in the tissue, the memories stay in the tissue. And this is what's scary about foods as well, because physically it does stay in our system for some time. So don't beat yourself up. And this is why I'm not berating people that slip up. I think it really is. There's a lot to contend with. But one thing I like to say is we just don't need to complicate the process, and I want to make it as simple as possible. So when these cravings surface, that's okay. It's not a sign you are failing. It's your body releasing. So be present, let go, and just allow the process reveal itself and unfold. Okay, we're now into month 3. This is about embodiment, simplicity, and inner connection. By month 3, you will start feeling clearer, lighter, and even more grounded. This is where I find most see that this lifestyle is natural. It becomes more natural. You'll notice you don't want to go back, not because you're forcing yourself, but because your vibration has shifted. Now you can explore the varieties of these gourmet foods like raw desserts, dehydrated crackers, but still keep it simple. It's very interesting. I'm quite lazy in the kitchen, and for many years, that's why this lifestyle really suited me. It was more when I used to eat out that I would find it more tricky, but I'd make sure I filled up, and I've got lots of tools to help you with different scenarios, different challenges. That's why one-on-one coaching is great, because I can really delve into your own journey, your personal journey. But I did struggle at first when I used to eat out with friends, but there's many things we can do, and how we look at it totally changed, totally shifted. But at home, it was so simple, it just made sense. But now I'm in a space, I'm spending more time with Sky. If you don't know Sky Conway, definitely check her out. She's amazing on all the food dishes she creates. I think it's incredible. I think it's great for newbies and great for those that are just, for the stage I'm at. So I know for people, they do want replacements, and she shows you so many. Anyways, we're doing a raw vegan retreat next year, April 2026. If you're interested, that's in the description box below. That's in Phuket, Thailand, where I live. So come over, be with someone who's been here for so long, living this lifestyle, being around like-minded souls. Anyways, I'm starting to get more creative, and I go through phases, and I think it's good. It's about exploring and seeing how we shift, we change. But my values and my core beliefs, my core values, morals, this are always there. Like veganism and whole foods is where it's at. Yeah, keep it simple, but explore and enjoy. But most importantly, connect. Connect with your food. Slow down, eat in silence, and give gratitude. Thank that you've got food, delicious, nourishing food. Where did that food come from? How it was processed? Who put that love, heart into that creation? Not just yourself, but the farmers. Remember, this journey isn't just physical. It's emotional, spiritual, and energetic. You're not changing what you eat. You're changing the relationship with yourself. If you follow this path, step by step, week by week, you'll not only be raw vegan in 3 months, you'll feel reborn. You'll need less food, less stress, less control. You'll realize how abundant simplicity really is. So I do have ebooks to support you, what to eat, what to use to support you in certain difficult challenges, also offer coaching, and we've got the retreat next year. All of that to support you on your journey, and all that's in the description box below. We don't need to complicate. Enjoy the raw whole foods. The more you go on this path, the more you're going to see the abundance of this lifestyle, not the restriction, is where the magic really is. This letting go of being able to trust yourself. Know that this is where your heart, mind, body, spiritual connection all comes in alignment. If you like this video, thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe. Also turn on the bell notification to be notified of when the next videos are. Be, feel, and stay Rawlicious.